The garage. Batman had his Batcave, scientists have their science labs, Jesus had his wilderness, and I had my garage. Everyone needs a place where they can go and work things out. That place where they can go and cry, scream, pray, and get it together. My garage became that place. It was my headquarters, my man cave, my spiritual haven, and my fortress away from the world. For nearly 9 years, I reported to my garage every day as if I was reporting to work while I recovered. That's exactly what I call my daily spiritual practice, work. The Bible says, "He who is faithful over few things shall be made ruler over that which is much." That's Matthew 25, verse 23. So I took my work and that small garage space very seriously. Whatever was to happen next for my life was going to have to start right there in that garage. When I tell you my garage became my sacred space, you have no idea. I sat in my garage nearly 365 days a year. Whether it was hot summer days or cold winter nights, that's where you could find me trying to work things out spiritually. All of my neighbors knew that was my second home. I used to laugh at the various rumors as to why I spent so much time in the garage. Some rumors were pretty humorous, and some were just right absurd. People are definitely funny, but crazy as well. When people don't know what's going on in your life, trust me, they will exaggerate, lie, and definitely make things up. Some said I had a drug lab going on in my garage, while others said because I was ex-military, maybe I was building a weapon of some kind. Really? The craziest thing for me was trying to convince people that my days in the garage were all about studying, meditating, and praying to my Father. Believe me, through the help of my laptop and Wi-Fi, I was able to sit in my garage and travel the world. Every day I sought out the most spiritual wisdom from as far as the hills of India to the sands of Egypt. I was able to study everything from the unpublished teachings of Jesus to quantum physics, which is one of my favorite subjects to this day. On the account of the internet, we now have access to many ancient secrets and truths that we didn't have access to before. If you really want to know the truth, trust me, it is only one click away. Knowledge is power. Some mornings I would head into the garage shortly after my wife and kids left for the day. I would lock myself in the garage many days from about 8:30 until around about 2:30 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Some days I endured the whole day off of coffee. Amazingly, the hunger for understanding was greater than any food could have given me. Seriously, my routine each day was pretty much the same. Intense studying, continuous meditation, and lots of prayer. On many days via internet, I traveled back through time and around the world to find every clue possible pertaining to God. What started out as just a way for me to escape the confinement of my home and maintain my sanity ended up being an intense 11-year exploration of coming to know my Father more intimately. Time seemed to stand still each day as I diligently searched to find all things God. I wanted to find out what the world had to say about God, both the present and the past. I needed to know what the Buddhists had to say about God. I needed to know what the Hindus had to say about God. I wanted to know what the philosophers and the poets, such as William Blake, had to say about God. I figured I could come to know God by combining everything I studied. I was going to find one thread running through all the religions and conversations on God. My garage became my spiritual lab. From my garage, I ministered and counseled people from around the country, mainly friends and family. I wrote 4 books from that garage. 2 out of the 4 books received publication. Rarely did I ever have company in my garage during the day. I maintained a strict do not disturb policy. From my garage, I have to say, unfortunately, there were even times when I would hear people fighting or gunshots in the alley. Sometimes it all took place within feet from where I was sitting. Most of the time it didn't bother me because regardless of what was going on outside of the garage, the atmosphere within my garage was always secure and peaceful. I made that garage God's house. Sitting in there also helped me to understand that it's not the stained glass windows nor the cross on the building that determines God's residing place. No, God resides wherever the heart diligently beats and hungers for our Father's companionship. Receptivity is the factor that determines where God dwells. God is where He is most welcome. You can believe that. Gratefully, my garage was that place for me all those years.